Hello everyone, this is FantasyEsque and welcome back to The Sims 4 Vampire Amazon Royal Saga with the Salazar Coven. We are picking up in the night in front of our goddess statues with our vampiresses honoring the newly deceased Lady Sofia Valenka, our alchemist who unfortunately on the battlefield died from a cold spell. Well, by spell I don't actually mean a spell from a warlock. I mean she got cold and she froze to death and the Grim Reaper came and she was our only casualty, but she was a big casualty. So the warlock battle with our alchemist that I wanted to see didn't really happen. We didn't get a cool witchy duel, unfortunately, but she did die and as such has been noted as a consequence of war, right? So the vampiresses, they are definitely honoring her because even before we went into battle, she helped out a lot with the prep. I mean, she went and ensured that potions were made and put into the pool of the visitants, which the captains were affected by. Now, one of those captains just was undefeated. The other one was defeated by the hero of the Empire, Oriana. So, I mean, we could say that Oriana, she is the strongest vampirist, so I'm sure even if they were up to full strength, she would have won. But, they might have been slightly affected by this potion that their warlock, without their knowledge, spread into their waters. Galaxia and her daughters lost, of course, so it's not as though the captains being weaker helped them any. But we are focusing on the death of one of our loved ones this time around, and also the introduction of a brand new alchemist to take her place, which you guys have seen in the intro, and I mean, a whole bunch of us knew that she was in line. So that's going to be exciting. But okay, let's dive in. Now, this particular spot I don't feel like we've really used before. We haven't had need to, but the ladies, they are praying, essentially, I think. They're kind of, honoring. They're honoring the dead right now. So Lady Sofia Valenka, she's going to stay here for a little bit. And obviously they have to do this in the night because we don't want them to burn in the sun and die. So that is what all of our ladies here are doing. And we will leave them be to honor Sofia Valenka. Now, I feel like Sofia didn't live that long, but she was an adult. And I keep forgetting this, but she was an adult. She stayed with us the entirety of a young adulthood. She managed to have a set of twins, so she has carried on her bloodline, and she died when she was an adult. So her life isn't nearly as tragic as maybe Mirabella's was, because Mirabella died straight after having her babies. But Mirabella was also an adult, but she didn't join us for long. I think she joined us while she was an adult, something like that. Anyways, while these ladies do that, and I think we'll leave the urn here for now. At some point, maybe off camera, Galaxia is gonna take Sophia's urn and add it to the soul repository in Oasis Springs, in Castle Athena. So we'll do that at a later point, and she will join the other alchemists that have served. But there we go. And, oh, okay, looks like Lagatha is done paying her respects, and so are some of the others. I'll collect them in a second here, but I do want to introduce the brand new alchemist. Now, I did not start off or introduce her while they were in the throne room, just because I wanted to get this done first and foremost before we kind of saw that. Also, I feel like because of how kind of sad and tragic things are, nobody's in a really, in a celebratory mood regarding the role of the alchemist. Everyone is still in mourning. So I'm just going to jump right down to where our alchemist is. So this alchemist is quite special, and as such, I had to make a alchemy room in the basement. So where we normally have our, you come down and we have the pool on this side, I had to actually make an alchemy room for her. And it's quaint, but it looks really cute. I love it. We need to make some potions and kind of add it to the shelves here. Look at this. Isn't that adorable? It is adorable. But there is a reason why this is the case. And oh my goodness, come on. Bring me down. Take me down. Take me down. So let me actually reset her so we can take a look. Now this, guys, hold on. Where are your beautiful eyes, honey? Show me your beautiful eyes. Where have they gone? Okay, there we go. They are there. They are there. Oh my goodness. Let me just jump down. Hold on a second. So this is Xiomara, Lady Xiomara Covenrose, who is currently a teen, which is why she's not wearing makeup. But she is the daughter of one of the twin daughters of Mirabella. And she was born earlier in this generation, in this season. So I just love her outfit. She looks flippin' gorgeous, very much like a dark sorceress kind of vibe. So I'm excited to see what she can do for us. But she is quite special. She looks very lovely too, I think. She's quite special because she is the first alchemist that we have had ever that apart from looking vampiric, is embodying several vampiric traits in terms of her needs. So she actually does have vampiric energy, and she requires vampiric energy, to just be awake, function, that kind of stuff. Now, she cannot use meditation or anything like that as far as I'm aware, but this means that she is susceptible to the sun. So previously we had our alchemy lab up here, which was a very, very beautiful kind of area, but our alchemist, who didn't have a problem with the sun, came up here to make potions. Unfortunately, Xiomara cannot do that in the daytime. In the night, sure, but it's not always going to be night, right? So I had to make this underground, basement alchemy room for her. Otherwise, she would just burn and die in the sun, and we don't want that at all. She also has thirst, which means she can actually attack and drink from other sims, like non-vampiric sims. She can actually participate in the blood bowl. So she's truly the most vampiric alchemist we have had. She's a hybrid, and yet she does not have access to vampiric powers, which is beneficial for us because we need her to be able to cast spells and make potions, which thankfully she can do. So she is a kind of true hybrid. And this is kind of what all the alchemists in the past have been working towards. And I don't think it's even necessarily a genetic thing. I mean, yes, we've had, I feel like in a lot of the sims that we've been using to breed them with, they are full spellcasters, but we like to say in our story that the reason why they have glowing eyes, sharp ears, is because somewhere in their bloodline, they had vampire bred into them, right? And the vampiric traits died out, but the vampiric appearance, that kind of stayed and lived on. And then, of course, because we had our alchemists getting pregnant and having babies within the castle, there is a certain amount of, raw vampiric energy that is constantly at work in the seat of the empire, right, in the castle. And so we kind of said that maybe as babies being born in the future, as they keep being born in the future, then they have some of that vampiric energy affecting them and changing them. And Xiomara is actually one of the first female spellcasters we've had to have experienced that change as seriously as this. So she's well and truly a vampiric hybrid, right? Like a right and proper one. She's going to burn like everyone else in the sun. She can drink with them. So she is vampire in all the ways that matter. And she's spellcaster or alchemist in all the ways that matter as well. The only vampirist you could say that's uniquely gifted to be able to use the spells and alchemy. So I am very, very excited about her. Now, there is no telling if her twin sister, because they're not identical twins, there's actually no telling if she has the same characteristics as Xiomara, but I feel like I'm excited about Xiomara because of this. I'm very excited about Xiomara because of this. So you guys can let me know what you think of her. Now, she will be getting another kind of brief makeover, probably in the next episode, because she is a teen right now. Hold on a second. She is 18. Now, she is a bookworm and a cat lover. So she very much enjoys looking through her spell books, I imagine, and learning things and experimenting. I feel like she loves that. She's from an ancient bloodline. She's also a cat lover, so because she is an alchemist, I'm going to interpret that as her having a cat familiar. So at some point, I do want to look into a cat familiar. Now, I don't know if I am going to have one in the castle, or if I'm going to just have one outside of the castle, but have her summon it. I'll have to think about that, but definitely she's going to have a magical familiar that is a cat. So that's going to be exciting for us. Yeah, and then she has a birthday coming up, in the next day. So I will definitely be, we will definitely be doing that pretty soon. And then, she'll get nice makeup because I don't like my teens wearing makeup, so she'll get another makeover with makeup and a different color scheme. But this dress is just killer on her, so definitely will be keeping that. We'll have to see if she maintains her dark sorceress vibes or not. But that is Xiomara, guys. That is our lovely Xiomara. But now that I've introduced, let's discard this. We're going to get her to continue experimenting. But yeah, now that I have shown her and the others have kind of more or less paid their respects, we are going to take off for a bit and come back later on in the day. Once the ladies have kind of changed into their celebratory attire, then we are going to be having the throne jubilation, and we are going to be celebrating the fact that we won the war. We're going to invite some of the soldiers over, and I think, yeah, everyone's going to pay their respects to the queen, and I think this is an excellent time for us to be having that, like once they've mourned, because we just won. And not even that, Aphrodite won, and this is going to be a huge marker of her reign, that she took care of the visitant threat without any of the vampiresses dying. So that's going to be a big thing. So it's kind of like her success as a ruler. It is her success. So we definitely want to be celebrating that. So let me make the necessary arrangements, and then we will be right back. Okay, I was gonna pick up later in the day when I had everything organized, but then I got this notification that Catherine Dragon is getting into her first fight with Elaine, and I don't know who initiated this. Oh, of course, it was Elaine. Elaine initiated a vampiric duel with her own sister, and guys, this isn't a vampiric spa, so this is the way to tell a difference between a friendly interaction and a mean one. A friendly one is a vampiric spa. Usually by the time they're done, it's like less vicious, and it helps them get their relationship up. A vampiric duel is in the mean category, and that's really vicious. That is something that really leaves your relationship all broken or in the red. So Elaine, for some reason, after the war is over, after the mourning period, she is now going, like, before the Queen's throne jubilation is underway, she's dueling with her own sister. Their relationship thus far has been pretty decent. I mean, let's take a look. Their relationship, look, they're friends in a time of loss. So why does she want to cope with loss by going ahead and dueling with her sister? Like, really? Really? You guys are helping each other, yep. But Elaine's the one lashing out. So this was autonomously done. Who knows if they're going to go through with it. Apparently they are. Gosh darn it. I'm concerned. I am very concerned. Because how is this going to affect them in the future? They're going to destroy their relationship. Oh, goodness. Okay. Yep. Look at Catherine. She's kind of just standing there. Oh, no. Okay, Elaine defeated Catherine. So Elaine has become stronger. And yep, look at this. See, I was right. So that, look at this. Their relationship is not in the red, but it is like, done. Now they have a personal rift. They went from being close because of loss to having a personal rift, and Catherine is furious because her sister attacked her out of nowhere and she doesn't understand why. I was wondering when their relationship was going to go downhill, and it seems as though now is the time. Oh goodness, you two. Like, seriously? We do not want people dying. We do not want people dying. Everyone inside. Everyone inside. Please. Please. I mean, yes, fine, bring your umbrellas out if you want, but I would prefer if you guys just went on inside. I feel like it's kind of dangerous to have Sophia's urn out here, because then everyone's like mourning and, you know, they're upset and crap. So, I don't know. I might have to just get a flippin', you know what, I'm gonna get a pedestal and I am gonna put that, actually, can I? Do you think, I wonder if like you put a lamp, if you could put the urn on the lamp. I wonder if that could be a thing. I wonder. It can! Excellent! That's what we're doing. That is what we are doing. Because, unfortunately, these guys are just being ridiculous. And I don't have time for ridiculousness. So that is the way we are going to cope. That is the way we are going to cope. Do I want it at an angle, maybe? I'll leave it be on that corner of the room, I think. That should function well. I like symmetry, though! So this is kind of difficult. Ah, goodness. I do like my symmetry, so maybe I'll just have it there. I'll have her urn there. And anyone who wants to flip and mourn her can go on inside and do it here. They can just do it here. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Right, I don't know why I jumped back in. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. There we go. If you want to mourn, please, Vampire says inside is the way to go. Don't stick around out here. That is no fun. But okay, I need to get Throne Jubilation going. We normally have like gift giving and all of that. I think we'll still get everyone to prepare a little bit of a token for the Queen to present to her throughout the event, and then we'll invite some of the soldiers to celebrate with us. But okay, let's get this going. Look at this. It is busy up in here. My goodness. So we have invited over Lord Frederick and then some of the other soldiers in the army. Not everyone, of course, but as many Sims as the Queen had in her acquaintance, of course. So our ladies are dancing, they're celebrating, and we are going to offer congratulations and gifts to the Queen. Now this time around, all the ladies, I feel like most of them unanimously have decided to give the Queen these like adorable little plushies in different colors, and I think symbolically that is because the visitants came from the sea, and this little plushie they have is, I think, an octopus, so that's kind of cute. And I think the Queen might make like a bit of a shrine and kind of add it to that shrine. We'll have to see. Either in her chambers, she might add it up here, or, you know, we'll figure something out. But definitely they wanted to gift the Queen that. So we're going to take turns and give the Queen her Throne Jubilation gift. So I'll go do that. So this one, Lucco the Meduso. So we'll start off with our alchemist, and hopefully the Queen enjoys these gifts. But the heiress, I think, has something slightly different. Now, did she like that? Did she? Queenie? And really, it's not so much about... Yep, she did. It's not so much about the gift itself. It's more like who the Queen is pleased with and who she's displeased with. Now, I was trying to think of why Elaine suddenly... Like, why Elaine and Catherine were really close to each other, but then they, you know, had that duel. And I think, you know, at first they came together to mourn for Sophia and Sophia's loss. I think they might have been friends with Sophia, I'm not too sure. But then, once the mourning was over, Elaine kind of switched moods, and she was trying to challenge her sister and confront her sister about the battle that they lost, like the fight that they lost during the battle. So, if you remember, Galaxia had to fight one of the captains, I think it was Trista, and she lost. So Catherine and Elaine were on standby. Catherine had to step in to fight that visitant. She ended up losing, and then Elaine had to fight. Elaine also lost. So that was, you know, one of the victories on the visitant side. So I think Elaine, yes, she lost as well, but I feel like she's in blaming mode, and she's probably thinking, well, if Catherine didn't lose, I wouldn't have had to fight in the first place, right? And Catherine, she should have trained more. She's the one who's going to be priestess in line. They're kind of an embarrassment to their family. So I think she was taking all of that out on Catherine, which is why they had that fight and why it turned serious. It was bothering Elaine a lot. And normally she keeps this side of herself kind of hidden away, but it kind of came out, right? So that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, so we did that. The queen is pleased with Lady Xiomara's her addition to the coven. Now, Meredith, she's going to give her throne jubilation gift. Now, with Meredith, in the movie, the queen did say that as long as Meredith takes, what happened this time as a lesson, she's not going to say anything more to her. And our queen is quite beautiful, isn't she? I feel like this happens sometimes where I don't really notice how pretty the queens are. But I'm really noticing this time around. She looks lovely in that dress and her makeup, just so nice, so nice. Okay, the queen was happy with that. Yep, so the queen has kind of forgiven Meredith. She doesn't want to reprimand her too much because, they're kind of happy that she's back and all. Okay, and then Saphira. Now, Saphira did win her battle, from what I remember. She did, so things are looking good on her end as well. So we'll go down and get her to congratulate the queen. And really, them giving these gifts is more like them congratulating the queen, in my opinion. And then, I guess we get a little bit of an insight, according to the queen's reaction, of whether or not she is kind of happy with them. So we'll kind of see. Now, Saphira, she hasn't had any whims for her sister, so I don't know how a lot of these Sims feel about Galaxia losing in the way she did, and then her daughter's lost. I wonder if that's going to elevate Meredith and Lagatha's position in the coven and kind of bring the dragon's position down. And I mean, Galaxia doesn't look too happy. She looks a little bit cranky as well. Okay, the queen, she appears happy with this. Now, Galaxia, she's got a different kind of offering. She's going to give the queen some plasma fruit as her throne jubilation gift. I think it's almost like a peace offering to the queen, because she knows she's stuffed up. And plus, she was one of the council members, so it's like a big stuff up, right? Everyone was she was almost like one of the generals on the battlefield. Everyone was looking to her to help stem the tide, but she didn't really do that. Okay, the queen is pleased with it, though. I think the queen's not gonna, she's gonna overlook that, right? She's not gonna give too much credit to the fact that Galaxia lost that battle, because as far as the queen's concerned, the visitants were quite powerful as well. Okay, Yuki, did you not have anything to give to the queen? Well, Yuki might as well take a plasma fruit and give to the queen, since we don't have any other gift prepared. My bad. Didn't mean it, but obviously forgot about that. Okay, let's go on up. Give the queen a bit of a peace offering. Now, she is the hero of the empire. Yuki did perfectly. Yuki, there was nothing wrong. She maintained her position on the council. She went and she fought. She was true to her title as hero of the empire. She defeated the captain she was fighting with. She helped turn the tide. So that was really good. But I think this here is maybe her asking for some leniency when it comes to Galaxia, because the counselors are supposed to work in tandem to make sure that there is, stability. So, okay, the queen is pleased, so she's happy with that. Now, Elaine doesn't care for gift giving. She's not even going to try. Catherine does enjoy it, so she's going to go give her bit to the queen. Come on, let's go down. She looks lovely, doesn't she? She looks gorgeous. Come on, let's go down. I feel like definitely Elaine and Galaxia is probably taking, they're probably taking their losses a lot harder than I think Catherine is. That's just my feeling. I think Catherine is the type who is going to get over it and move on. She's going to learn from this, and she's going to move on. I don't think that she is going to linger on it too much and beat herself up over it. That's just not her style. Okay, let's give our congratulations to the queen. Where'd she go? Queen's here. Let's give our congratulations. There we go. And is the queen pleased? Yes, I think she is. Nope. She's not. She's not. Oh no! Okay, so the queen is not too pleased with Catherine, it seems. The queen was okay with Galaxia. She forgave Galaxia, but she was not impressed with Catherine. Oof. You know what I think it is? I think because Catherine is supposed to be the priestess in line, the queen, you know, thought that, well, the daughters, once they become immortals at a certain point, they are supposed to train to be better than their mothers. Otherwise, how will the previous generation, or like the current generation, feel comfortable passing everything on to the next one, right? And so, since Catherine is priestess in line, I think the queen was expecting her to be able to cover her mother well, but she lost her battle, and she basically didn't perform the way they were expecting her to, so the queen is unhappy with that. Yeah, she's not happy. Up till this point, nobody's really paid too much attention to the Dragon Sisters, I feel like, but now, during this battle, things kind of changed, and they weren't even lined up to fight the first time around, and they were like on standby, but when it was time to step up, they kind of faltered, and the queen noticed that, and she's not too happy with that. Okay, Lagatha isn't into the gift-giving thing, neither is Guinevere. Eden, though, Eden's gonna gift her mother something. She's gonna gift her mother an incense, a holder. Now, for Eden, she's giving something different as the, heiress, but also she was lined up to fight someone, and she did fight. She performed. She succeeded. And so did Guinevere, but eyes were on Eden to an extent. And when it was time to get down and get dirty, she did it. So this is kind of, and the queen's pleased with her. So there we go. She did well. She did well. She did well in this war. People noticed. People are happy with her. So that's really good. And now the queen has rewards to give for the Sims who performed exceptionally during the war or during the battle. So essentially the Sims who won, the queen is gifting them this little spring blossom incense holder. So that's kind of like a symbol of the fact that they won a battle that was assigned to them. Now, the queen is one of these, so she's probably going to keep one of them. But we do have Galaxia lost. Yuki won. So where the heck is Yuki? Yuki's here. So let's give Yuki an incense holder. Hopefully there's just one, not all of them. Otherwise, I suppose I'll have to move it individually to everyone's inventories. But here you go. This is an award to Yuki. It's like a symbol of the fact that she won a battle. And that the queen is pleased with her. There we go. So Yuki was awarded one. I'm fairly sure Saphira won her battle. So she's going to be awarded another one. And then the princesses. So really it was the council members, or not the council members, it was the older court members, and then it was the princesses. Lagatha didn't even get to fight. I mean, the queen doesn't feel too strongly about Lagatha either way, I feel. She didn't even get to fight because the person she was paired up with ran from the battlefield. So, there wasn't much to be done about that. Okay, now we go to Guinevere. Let's go to Guinevere. And then we'll go to Eden. But yeah, the queen's happy with, everyone else. Everyone else did pretty well. Okay, let's give Guinevere her award. I mean, when Guinevere fought her battle, the tide had been turned. The Salazars were winning, but it was kind of just to keep up with her sister, to make sure that she also did as well as Eden. Okay, now let's come here. Let's give Eden the final incense holder, and then we're all good. So there we go. Now guys, I remember that Guinevere, she got all of her powers attained by the time we went to war, but did she challenge, like, did she spar with the champion and win? Because I don't remember that. I'm probably gonna get her to do it anyways at some point. I just don't remember it. So that is also in the cards. We might even do it this episode, actually. I might go and get her to battle it out, since it is nighttime, with the champion, to see if she's ready to challenge the queen, like, should her sister fail. So I might do that. But I don't plan on, challenging the queen just yet, because there are a few other things that I want to get done over the next couple of episodes. So the season is not ending just yet. We have things to do. Was she happy with that? I wasn't paying attention. Were you happy with that, Eden? I think she was. That is good. Okay. Now that we have the Throne Jubilation out of the way, everyone more or less is in a fairly good mood, except for Meredith. Meredith? Inappropriate behavior? From who? I don't know who behaved inappropriately, but she's pretty upset at someone. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. But Meredith, during the movie, she did kind of say that she, had learned her lesson and that it wasn't going to happen again. Whatever happened with Thel, that was dangerous, and I think she knows better now. At least that's what we're hoping. We're hoping she knows better now. Okay, why don't we actually go ahead and do get Guinevere to battle with Saphira. Just so, like, we'll get them to spar with each other. Come on. Because I would like to, like, get that over and done with. But usually I remember, because it's kind of a big deal. I definitely remember doing it for Eden. I don't remember doing it for Guinevere. And even if she has, it wouldn't hurt to do it again. So we shall go get this done. And that way, once I am prepared to start the Succession episode, we can have that all ready and prepped. But there are a few more things that I want to get done. So, for sure, I need to sort them out. It's going to take another couple of episodes. So yes, we are kind of at the end of the season, but not at the finale just yet. Okay, let's see, Guinevere. Let's see. Are you ready? Are you going to be as impressive as your sister? Because your sister, she kind of won in the first sparring session she had with the champion. So, our expectations for Eden are quite high. Can Guinevere keep up, though, is the question. Nope. She lost. Okay, she lost that. We are going to try again. But let me just show you her power. So she is a master like her sister. She has like the Occult Master, the Vampiric Might, Master of Darkness. And then she's already started kind of working on the Sun Resistance. I think her sister has 2 out of 3. So she's just a little bit ahead. But okay, let's spar again. spar again. This is a friendly thing, of course. They're not viciously fighting with each other like Catherine and Elaine did. But okay, we'll keep trying, and I wonder how Guinevere feels because Eden is here. Eden is watching. She's watching like all of this go down. Eden's quite, we've established this. Eden is a little bit, I think, innocent in the way she thinks about her siblings or the people in court. She doesn't like to attach, like, suspicious or, you know, vicious thoughts to them. Oh, she lost again. No, this is just plain embarrassing, honey. This is just embarrassing. How could you, twice? I mean, at this rate, how are you going to, how are you going to be able to beat the queen? No, she's gonna keep trying. She must keep. Okay, well, some of the vampires are dying, so let's help them out. Yep, look at this. Look at this. So she, you know, she's got this thirst thing going on as well. So that's kind of a big deal. Actually, the queen has plasma fruit. So I'm actually going to get the queen to eat the plasma fruit. So let's eat and eat. I'll do that. Someone has potions. So whoever has potions should use potions. Okay, why don't you share one with your sister? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Hold on a second. Drink. Drink. Does anyone else have plasma fruit? Not really. Oh, you do. You drink. I mean, you eat. Sorry. And then you can come up here. Grab one of these potions. Queen's kind of okay. You grab one of those. We definitely need to stock up some more on the plentiful needs. Okay, you are drinking. Yuki, drink. Lytha, you have two? Apparently you do. Share one with Guinevere. You drink. Guinevere, drink. Oh, come on. I swear, the game sometimes gets quite a bit laggy. It's not that fun. And then Eden, you can come here and drink. So everyone, disperse. Let's go tend to ourselves. We don't want our Sims to die. What are you doing? Come up, come and drink. Okay, I don't know what she was doing, but I'm gonna send her up again to drink. Come on, honey. You could die from thirst. It could happen to you. Because you are more vampire than like anyone before you has ever been. So it's kind of a big deal. Okay. Hopefully everyone kind of sorts themselves out. Okay, some of the Sims are working on it. These guys are fighting? Oh, okay. I almost missed out the sparring session. My goodness, my attention was elsewhere. And she lost again! Oh my goodness. Look at her. Guinevere ain't doing too well. So definitely we're gonna have to keep this up. So she, unless you guys remind me that she has fought a session and already won. I don't remember her doing that after she became eligible, like after she acquired all the necessary powers. So we're just going to keep going until she gets that done. But until that, we won't really be able to get the succession started. Okay, well guys, with that said and done, I'm going to leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.